talking to me?
It's gonna be legendary.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Ho, 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 ho.
They're here. All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
You're listening to Natalie Lipka and Wayne Frazier on Hollywood Close-Up.
This is Hollywood Close-Up. I'm Natalie Lipka.
And I'm Wayne Frazier.
And we are two actors talking our way to the top. Please make sure to check us out on our website at natalieandwayne.com. Thank you. That was beautiful audience. Beautiful audience.
Wonderful.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Natalie and Wayne, and subscribe on iTunes. And you can listen every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on our affiliate station, WLOR.net Internet Radio.
Yes, and our music today is from Will Gill. You can check his stuff out at mixcloud.com/Will Gill. And Will Gill is going to be our guest today.
Yes, he is. DJ Will Gill will be here.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's going to be fun. He's got a lot of good mixes.
Yeah.
Good DJ mixes.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun to talk about because he went to Coachella this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And he just is I can't wait to chat with him. Lots of stuff to chat about.
That was a great teaser, Wayne.
Yeah, wasn't it though?
I'm definitely intrigued.
Hey, Rena Marie.
Intrigued.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Super duper.
Is
The wind blowing through your hair today?
Boy, it was blowing last night and blowing this morning.
Yeah.
All of my hairs.
Yes.
I don't have a lot of hair, so the wind doesn't blow through my hair the way it used to.
Not the way it blows through Wayne's.
Yeah.
That's right. It just right off the top.
I don't have the same hair experience that Natalie does in her beautiful brunette locks.
Oh, stop it. It just blows all in my face.
Beautiful locks.
They're beautiful.
Just flowing in, just in and out of her eyes.
In and out of my eyes. The allergies are in full swing with this wind.
Yeah, you had a sneezing fit right before we went live.
I did. Thank goodness we waited until that was done, because I would not want to give that to all of you guys.
No, because I don't think you can give allergies.
No, I meant give that experience to the listeners.
Yes.
You get allergies. You get allergies. You get allergies.
You get a sneeze. You get a sneeze. For everyone listening gets a sneeze.
My.
Okay, but we had a busy week, a busy couple of weeks, actually, Wayne.
We did.
Congratulations, you finished the Social Rockstar Challenge.
Yes, Heidi Dean's Social Rockstar Challenge. Woo-hoo. And you did as well.
I did. It took me more than 21 days, I will be honest, because it's a lot of information. I really wanted to take it in and take the time with it. But if you remember, she was our guest on episode 174. You can go back to iTunes and listen to that. She had so many great tips, and we talk about the challenge, and Wayne and I were like, we need to do this challenge. Yeah. So we did.
It's been phenomenal, though.
My mind is blown.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said, which is great about her because she just doesn't throw the challenge at you and then take it off and you can't get back in. You can go back. It's like a reference book now. Yeah. It's amazing. And like videos and everything. We won't give it too much away because you'd be crazy not to take this. If you want to bump up your social media knowledge, your numbers. I mean, I learned so much from her.
Yeah, and basically what she's doing, this is on her website, but you're creating a social media presence to be proud of, one that will bring in more auditions and builds real connections with industry professionals you admire. Yeah. All in less than 10 minutes a day is what she's teaching us.
Which is great because the class allows you to actually get organized on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and whatever else you're doing there. Yeah. And with, like you said, that 10 minutes, that means you don't have to live off of the social media Twitter thing. You can still actually convert with people.
Right, convert with people.
Yeah.
Or converse?
Did I say convert? And then you can convert with people.
That's another show!
Crazy thing
That's another show, another topic.
Morphing and converting.
But you're absolutely right. And what I need to remember now that we're doing this 10 minutes a day and having only a certain amount of time on social media is not just picking up my phone and getting lost in social media, because I do that.
Yeah.
And so now I'm going to try and be more disciplined so I can use that time that I'm saving to be working on my craft, working on Hollywood Close-Up, spending real time with people, like
Converting
you said.
with people.
Converting with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because we do that. You look at Facebook or your feeds right before you go to bed. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that and guilty of it. I try not to look at it when I wake up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water or what have you.
Oh, geez, don't do that.
I know. I've done it before, though.
No.
It's weird. It's like an addiction. And so, like, I try to keep it far enough away, but then I've got my alarm on the phone. But I try to keep it far enough away where I don't touch it. And the last thing I looked at last night, it was crazy. I was telling you about this on the way over here.
Totally messed you up.
Totally. I had a nightmare last night. Rena Marie, I had a nightmare last night.
What?
I did. I was
scary.
I was looking at the Facebook and I saw a feed from a friend of ours, and she had just gone to see the Bates Motel people,
like a Q&A.
Q&A or whatever. And so the pictures of Norman Bates and, it's a TV series and the pictures of the mom and all that. And for some reason I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's fun. I like blah, blah, blah. Then I go to sleep and all of a sudden the whole dream, I'm dreaming about being chased by Norman Bates' mom.
Oh, man. Did you get away?
I did. And then my brothers were stuck in the house. So I escaped.
No. Oh, my gosh.
And so I overcame my fear and I went back in and I rescued them.
Wow.
So I don't know what,
we turned it around.
Yeah. We always
turned the dream around.
Yeah, turn the dream around. See,
I was thinking,
nightmare around.
turn around. Every now and then I get a little.
I don't know the words.
Every nightmare messes with your brain. Turn around. Turning into zombies is not the game. Turn
I think we should turn into our social media moment.
Oh my God.
On that.
But yeah, so dream interpretation.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
goodness.
maybe we shouldn't look at our social media right before we go to bed.
I think it's a great
Lesson
idea.
learned.
Yeah. There you go. That's all I got there. I think it's time for some social media, like you said.
Yeah, thank you for realizing that I said that. I do appreciate that. All right.
Natalie Lipka.
Here I am. We were reading. I was reading on We Are Social Media. WERSS.com.
We are social media. Turn the mic around.
Turn his mic off, please. Did I say that out loud? I meant to just think that.
Turn it off.
I meant to just think it. Anyway, I was reading this article about Ted Baker's 360-degree shoppable film will get you hooked on great fashion and digital scandals. It's all for Ted Baker's new collection. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but basically you can see his new collection and it's 360 degrees. So by tilting your phone or dragging your computer screen, you get to see everything.
No, it's super cool.
Yeah, so you did see, isn't
I've
that
seen
awesome?
I've seen it, yeah.
And it's like pop culture and 50s America and A-level social media marketing is what they're saying. It's super awesome, so check that out. And then shout out to my pal Wayne Frazier. They didn't turn off the mic on this, thank goodness.
Hey.
He had a great interview on Christina Marie Leonard's The Hidden Rebels podcast. And
Congratulations.
it's a weekly podcast about Star Wars. So, of course, Wayne was a perfect guest. And you can find a link right on our Hollywood Close-Up Facebook page. I believe we posted it on Friday, April 21st as a little flashback Friday. So check that out. You learn some more things about Wayne that you might not have known.
Ooh.
And hashtag advice for people joining Twitter is trending today. Some people gave advice of just don't join. And a big piece of advice had to do with the fact that there's no edit button. So make sure to proofread. And at the Blogus even said, all of your best tweets will have accidental typos in them. Just accept it. Well, I say do your best to proofread and trust your instincts on whether or not you should post something. Wayne, do you have any advice for someone joining Twitter?
Don't look at it right before you go to bed.
Oh, right. Perfect. You already said it. Okay. And that is my little social media moment.
That was wonderful.
That is wonderful. And thank you for the shout out. That was a fun interview.
Yeah.
Christina's a great friend. She's awesome. Good host. So it was fun.
Good.
And we're actually going to be, as the show gets put out tomorrow, this show, we are going to be on past guest Paul Paget's Rockers for Wildlife show as their guest.
Yes, and that's live at noon.
It is.
Wednesday, April 26th.
Plug.
Yeah, so take a listen. See what we have to say when the tables are turned.
Yeah, so we'll see what Natalie has to say.
Oh, jeez.
Turn the mic around.
Oh, my God.
Here you go. Turn the camera around.
There we go.
I think it's time for some quick and quirky. We're
Yeah, it
going
is.
crazy here. All right, here we go. I'm Wayne Frazier, and it's quick and quirky time. So, what do Universal Studios, Vin Diesel, and fast cars have in common?
Money.
Yes, a second straight win. A second straight win at the movie theater box office. That's what. Yes, The Fate and the Furious continues to speed its way to fast money. Ooh. Earning another $38 million in its second week of release. And according to TheGuardian.com, Lady Gaga drew the biggest crowd and was the talk after her magnetic performance of the weekend at Coachella. A few technical difficulties marred Radiohead's performance on Friday night, but all in all, it was the place to be. And our guest coming up, we're going to chat with him more about Coachella. And of course, we were, preparing for this show, so we couldn't get to a Coachella, so we missed it.
Right.
That's what happens.
Totally, we're going to be there.
When you're working.
That's right.
And finally, Hollywood Reporter announced that Star Wars Episode 9 will be released May 24th, 2019.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah. As opposed to being released like Force Awakens and The Last Jedi coming out in the December.
Oh, they're mixing it up.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. The old films used to come out in May, and then they started this December thing, and it always gets pushed back. So I'll be surprised to see if that happens. So we'll see. And that is all I have for Quick and Quirky. I'm Wayne Frazier.
And for Hollywood
right.
Close-Up, I'm Natalie Lipka. That music is still going on.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's you know
Wayne's
what?
like, I don't want it to be done.
It's because I'll start breaking into Turn the Mic Around.
Oh my goodness. We're going to be back on Hollywood Close-Up with DJ Will Gill.
You're in the mix with DJ Will Gill.
What's your mind's at it, huh? Mine got me standing in the eye of the fire. Sometimes I don't know if I'ma drown or fly. Heart so big, I be down to die. All the ones I love, too bad they don't think I really love them. They don't understand that it's just so many of them. Hustles got so many of them. Everybody pulling at me. Can't leave the house without everybody looking at me. Had a dream last night that my wife was at my wake with my son. He said, look at daddy. Something got me thinking this might be the end. But if it is, you gon' wish for it, G, when I'm gone. Drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. Slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the.
If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. No, with all of your heart, you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be.
All right, welcome back to Hollywood Close-Up. I'm Wayne Frazier.
And I'm Natalie Lipka.
And we are so blessed to have this guest today. He is a powerhouse DJ, a producer, a remixer. He performs from the Caribbean to Canada and much more. He resides out here in sunny California, and he's performed with superstars like Flo Rida and Paramore, to name a few. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Will Gill in the house. Yes, sir.
Thanks for being here.
My pleasure, for sure.
Yeah, welcome to the show, man. How are you?
Great. I'm blessed. No complaints from my end. So
Hey, we're blessed to have you, man. Thanks,
Right
on.
thanks for coming out.
Right
seriously.
Hashtag blessed. Guys.
Yes,
Hashtag blessed.
There it is.
Hashtag
Hashtag blessed. You just went to Coachella.
yes, I'm still recovering a little bit from Coachella.
Yeah.
It happens.
Second weekend, obviously, first weekend's a little bit more extreme, so we kind of go to the watered down version of the second weekend, but it's still a rager for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, got to see Travis Scott, which is, it's a show. It's moshing's back. Is the best way to put it.
Oh,
Moshing
wow.
is back, but it's like hip hop moshing now. So got caught a few bruises. I'm not gonna show you guys, but it was fun though for sure. So I survived it. So that's all I can say. Yeah.
Well, so you were right down there in the pit.
Right in the pit
front?
in the heart of thing. Actually, ironically, Kylie Jenner was standing right next to me. So, but she had like 20 people that surrounded her, so she can like do her thing. No, but they started moshing. I started moshing, and she left like right away. So.
Wow.
That's funny.
It's a nice thing.
Did you see some big powerhouse people there?
Not really. I mean, my wife and I, we kind of just did a lap, took some photos, we like do our little Instagram games and stuff like that. But seeing Travis Scott and the Jenner, that was about it. So, yeah.
I would say that's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I ran into like old college buddies that were there, like, doing their own thing, running around with shirts off and stuff like that. But nothing to report in about though.
Did you guys end up getting a place to stay all night, or did you?
No, actually, we because I had to work Saturday, so we went Friday, and then we did a quick 24-hour thing there, and then we came back to work Saturday. We thought about going down there Sunday, but we're like, I think we got into enough trouble on Friday, so let's gotta work on Mondays, obviously. So let's just get back to sanity.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's ambitious to go for one day and turn around, come back, then work the next day.
I mean, we're fortunate, like, because living in LA, it's like, what, a 2-hour, 3-hour drive or whatever. Everybody else, obviously, coming across the country to come to something like that. I get it. Like, you've got to go into campgrounds, and you've got to make a week of it and everything like that to really experience the whole desert that is Coachella. So,
yeah. Well, that's what we did. We went to Desert Trip this year. And, we did the whole RV and stayed. And I was like, it's an amazing experience.
For sure. Go big, go home, I guess.
Yeah.
That was the same place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got, Stagecoach coming this weekend, right? Which is like Coachella for country.
Right.
I think so, yeah.
I had the pleasure, though, but I know a lot of people are gearing up to go to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a big one, too.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about your music and being a DJ. And, you are... what we're doing, creating your own career. That's what you've done for yourself.
Yeah, making something from nothing, essentially, when it comes to music and the arts and things like that. So DJing has been my thing since, I think 98. My dad got me my first pair of turntables. He's been in a band. He grew up in funk and disco. My grandfather was in a jazz band. So percussions and rhythm has always been a part of our family. And then got me turntables. I mean, I'm not like, I don't play pianos and things like that, like my fathers before me, but still keeping it alive, though. I mean, I consider turntables an instrument as long as you use them, doing different tricks and stuff like that. So that's kind of my thing, my bread and butter.
That's an amazing art. And it's something that you self-taught, or did you have like a mentor or somebody that was like,
Definitely.
Hey.
I mean, there are friends back in high school that had turntables, and we go over each other's houses after school and practice and stuff like that. But it's definitely a thing you have to really just practice constantly and really learn. And then the whole aspect of just knowing music. I mean, DJs nowadays, they always complain, well, these kids, they've got a laptop and they've got a little keyboard and they think they're DJs. But, they can have all that. But unless you really, truly know, like, the music that you're playing, whether it be, all house music, or if you're going to be an open format DJ like myself, which means you can play whatever, as long as you do your homework a little bit ahead of time. I can go and play country at a country club. I can do hip-hop.
You'll be at Stagecoach this week.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to hear back. If they send me the right contract, I'll be there.
I want to hear your country mixes. I'm excited.
So it's really about knowing your music and being able to do your homework and be ready for that crowd. Because that crowd can go this direction and that direction in a matter of 3 minutes. You've got to be able to read that energy and understand that flow. And me as an open format DJ, that's kind of what my claim to fame.
What's some of the craziest, because you go all over the world, and what's maybe one or two of the craziest happenstances at one of your gigs?
Oh my goodness, I would say anytime I do a spring break, obviously.
Oh well, there you have it.
American youth.
That's like all you had to say.
Yeah, I'm sure we've all been there, so we know our stories. I don't have to go into
Daytona Beach. Woo!
Yeah, so everywhere from Daytona Beach, any Florida spring break destination, pretty much. So any of those would be memorable. Just obviously the wet t-shirt contest.
Oh, that's terrible.
Crowd surfing or lack thereof. People trying to crowd surf, dive off the stage, they don't make it or maybe a little too heavy. So those are fun things. Obviously, not just at spring break, but those that maybe think that they are DJs and want to come around behind the booth and start pressing on buttons and things like that. So those are always
see, that would piss me off. Yeah, because that's your equipment, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
somebody's coming around the corner.
It's my workstation.
Yeah.
I'm technically, I mean, although I'm having fun and we're partying and we're doing whatever, I'm still, doing my job or whatever.
Right.
You're coming around and you're, oh yeah, I've got one of these at home, bro. And,
Yo,
and
dude.
going to touch and it's like.
Right.
I need an adult here.
Get me out of here.
Who let this guy in here?
Yeah, so there's those
Security.
situations. And
of course, they haven't been drinking at all.
No, not at all. They're still cold.
That's why
sober,
they
man.
know they can be a DJ, is because they've been drinking. They're like, I know how to do this.
Yeah, so those are the worst. And then obviously, last but not least, is just those ladies that come up and they ask for that song, and then you say, okay, I'll throw it in there for you. And then they come back not even like 30 seconds later, like, you're going to play my song, right? I was like, no, I just got to work it in. If I'm playing a song, it's like, and they want something that's like, it's not really going to blend in. You've got to kind of tell a story and go there. But then they're just constantly coming back. Well, you said you're going to play my song. My friend said we have to leave in like 10 minutes. When are you going to play my song? So those are like some of the worst.
Yeah, because you're an artist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's so interesting that I think everyone listening who has gone up to a DJ and asked them to play it again now will understand why. Because you don't think about that all the time.
Because most people just want their song and they want it now. They're at the height of their buzz and they're filling the dance floor. And it's like, I know what would be perfect is if we just go and play my song that I sing when I'm stuck in gritlock traffic right now. Like,
right.
Have that feeling.
Right. But this is a whole experience for everyone, not just for one person.
Correct.
So I feel that you do a good job of getting to those songs and doing that, but making it for everyone.
Absolutely.
Because I've seen you, in action. I mean, it's always been fun.
Thank you.
I'm
Wait, I know you're going.
She was going. She's talking about the spring break.
Spring break. Excuse me, will you play this for me? Will you play my favorite song from The Wizard of Oz?
From The Wizard of Oz.
No, there are some bizarre requests like that.
I bet.
For sure.
Natalie was chatting with me on the way over here to record this, and she said that she has had experience when you're a DJ and it's a dance off. And I want to know,
like where you've taught dances, and I've thought that I could, really like dance battle with you, and you always make me feel like I can. Like you are very encouraging.
Well, like especially if I do.
Because you're really good at it, and I don't know what I look like, but you're encouraging, so I have a good
I
time.
definitely appreciate that. No, I just feel like, at every event, especially corporate events, and if I'm doing, a private event for a client or something, I feel like everybody they just want to let loose, whether it be for 4 hours or if I'm just there for an hour. People want to let loose, and I want to encourage them to not feel like they're being judged or, that people are watching them or it's going to get back to the office, what they did at the holiday party on the dance floor. So I like to step away from the turntables for a second and go out there and just, stand next to a person and just kind of move them a little bit just to kind of pass on that positive energy that I try to put out there and bring up their energy, though.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And so, Natalie, tell me about Natalie and her dancing.
We don't have to go into
So there was like this thing where she was like folding her fingers and like waving around and pointing at the bar. She kept pointing at the bartender. No, that never happened. No.
It's just like Natalie.
There's definitely some 90s dance moves. That's where I usually
turn the beat around.
I don't know the rest of it.
I don't either. Right? None of us do. We've been singing it the whole front of the show.
But that's something you said in your video on your site, was you give that extra nudge of encouragement.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I think is so great.
Even if people think they have two left feet, I mean, at least they have two left feet. They can get out there and
move.
Oh,
true.
For sure.
It's true. Mm-hmm. You had, I thought this was an interesting thing in your bio. You said sonic vision. Honing yourself, your craft. What is sonic vision?
Okay, so that's the other side of the world of DJing, and that's when it comes to production, music production. Everybody, nowadays they can make beats and, they can pull up their iPad and do, little tunes and stuff like that. But the final stage is mixing and mastering. And it's really about making sure that your song is so clean and so mixed together, like all the instruments gel together that you can listen to it on a laptop and it sounds clean. Your iPod earbuds, it sounds clean. A huge sound system at a club and it sounds clean. So it's really about having that sonic vision and that craft when it comes to mixing and mastering. That's something that I've been constantly practicing on it and diving into behind the scenes when I'm not really doing the
Yeah,
public
because
performances,
that's a
stuff like that.
that's a tough thing to go from like a Bose system to a 45-year-old PC.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's
It's
really about having that sonic vision, like I said, and that's something that I am constantly studying that and practicing that. And I've got great mentors out here that I work with, Grammy award-winning producers that take me in and let me just be a fly on the wall in their studio sessions, and I can open up my projects, in between their breaks, and we can just really mix stuff down together and really go over my projects. So that's something that I've always been passionate about, is making sure stuff is clean and crisp and clear.
Yeah, absolutely. And so since you've had the opportunity to travel all over, where is your favorite place to?
It's always as far as playing music, Ibiza. It's always gonna be Ibiza. It was just a little tiny island, and just having my moped and going from my laptop on my back from one venue to the other side of the island, things like that. Is definitely my favorite. But as far as just like traveling, just to like decompress, it's gotta be Thailand.
Wow,
be Thailand,
really?
for sure. Yeah,
Never
Thailand.
been.
You're missing out. And it's like
I've heard.
My wife and I, we went there in December, and over the course of 2 weeks, I think we just spent $250. So yeah, just to be able to live off of that.
Oh, that's insane.
And just experience, if you just
That's $250 in gas to get here. What?
There it is.
What? Wait a minute.
Button, there it is.
But yeah.
He was not expecting that.
I was not ready. Wait,
That
what
was
else you got
amazing.
over there? I like that. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we haven't updated that in a while, so we just keep doing that.
Hey, it's new to
keep
me.
Playing
though,
off
so
it.
it works.
Yeah, just say something.
Cheese whiz.
See what I mean? It just, I don't know what happens. It just works.
It works,
no matter what you say.
But yeah, Thailand is my definitely top place just to travel. I think we're gonna be doing Vietnam and Bali next, though. So I'm pretty sure if I see you guys again next year, we're doing this again, I'll probably be saying, "Oh no, Vietnam is like my favorite place, or Bali."
Yeah.
But just that southern tropic Asia, and then of course Ibiza as far as DJ.
Wow, we won't hold you to what you said today.
Copy
next
that.
time. It's okay.
All
You're
right.
allowed
What,
to-
cheese whiz?
No, I love cheese whiz.
Oh, my love for Thailand. You mean I love for Thailand?
Yeah, you were like, I might be saying this next time.
Might be
Don't
switching
worry, we
it
won't.
up.
It's okay. You're allowed.
Might be turning the beat around.
Turn it.
There it is.
Bring it back. That's a callback. DJ Will Gill.
We just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. See, so what you are? You've worked with some big names. Flo Rida, Panamore. Are these some of the people that are your influences or mentors, or are these just like you're going and working with these guys? I mean, this is awesome.
Man,
love it.
How do I answer that? I can't say they're influences, but obviously their accomplishments are very inspiring and motivating. So I guess you could say it does influence me though. So being able to, I guess as far as the Flow Rider thing, that was me DJing and opening up for several of his shows, Spring Break in Florida for MTV Spring Break, and then the next year another MTV Spring Break in Las Vegas. So being able to DJ for that, so it wasn't like the music production.
That's
thing.
awesome.
But
though.
still being able to be, the crowd is there and they're screaming, they're ready, and I'm just DJing in between the different acts, and they're still just vibing and having a good time, at my fingertips. Like that definitely. I definitely owe a big prop to MTV and Flo Rida and CeeLo, he was there too as well, for being a part of that. But to answer your question, can't say that they really inspired me, but being in that, it feels great to be around that energy and that love and that.
But it doesn't sound like you need any energy because you got it all right here. I mean, my gosh, that's awesome.
And what a gift for you to give. Like you're able to keep the party going no matter what artists are coming before or after. Is what it sounds like.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like,
and that it goes back to, like I said, about just as far as doing your homework. Like if you know if you have a particular artist coming on, A, you obviously don't want to play any of their songs before they come on. But then B, it's also about playing something that is kind of leading up to that particular act that's going to go on. So, like I said, Paramore is going on. You've got to have your pop rock, depending on what performances, what songs are going to be playing. They've been kind of switching up their style. But you're going to play your pop rock before they come on. If Flo Rida's coming on, you're not going to play, a bunch of heavy metal, because the fans are going to be losing their energy and going to be like, well, what's going on? And wait, where's Flo Rida? Let's just go grab a drink somewhere. And then you're losing your crowd before, kind of like, I guess, a bad comedian, before he comes on, before the main headliner, if he's out there, doing bad jokes or off political or racist joke or something like that and losing the crowd, then it's bad for the final act that comes out.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
That's amazing, man. Well, man, I just happy that you came here for the show.
Mm-hmm.
It means a lot for sure. Having me.
Appreciate
here,
that,
for
and look forward to everything coming up in the future for you.
For sure. I definitely want to check in. So I just got done doing this season of The Voice, so doing some crowd warm-ups. So
yeah, we didn't get to talk about that. The show goes by so fast, but...
No, so crowd warm-up super quick. I do crowd warm-ups for Time Warner, Universal, NBC, over at Warner Brothers Studios. So do some stuff over there, getting the crowds hyped up. So DJing is kind of the same thing as emceeing nowadays.
Yeah.
So I'm fortunate to be doing that, currently as well. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fun.
Right on.
Good
yeah.
for you.
Awesome. Yes, please keep us posted.
Absolutely.
We are going to play one more of your mixes as we finish up the show. But thank you so much. Thank you to the Network Studios, Rena Marie, and all of our listeners.
Yep, and please remember that cancer has affected so many of our lives, and we can only help by donating to cancerandresearch.com and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Come on, people, let's get rid of this disease. Let's do this, man. Let's stop it once and for all.
And you can catch up on past episodes, and we will be back here next week. NatalieandWayne.com for Hollywood Close-Up. I'm Natalie Lipka.
And I'm Wayne Frazier.
Until the next one.
Peace.
You've been listening to Hollywood Close-Up with Wayne Frazier and Natalie Lipka. Be sure to visit NatalieandWayne.com for past episodes as well as information on future ones. Also, be sure to rate and comment about the show in iTunes. Until next time, bye-bye.
I hate to do this, you leave no choice. Can't live without her. Love me or hate me, we will be boys.